Good morning. In day 3 of Grundy's Guide to the Media, we're going to take a look at magazines. There are hundreds of them on every book stand. And if you count up the specialist magazines, there are thousands of them, like Hairdressers Weekly or Mousekeepers Monthly. We're going to be taking a look at one of those successful magazines and talking to its editor. So it's hola, or hello, because she edits the English version, to Maggie Goodman. We're talking royals with David Emanuel, who takes us on a very personal look through his wardrobe. And a clever link between the two, we talked to David Bowie, who's often seen on the front of magazines and who has influenced many, many people over the past decades with his own personal style. Nowadays, though, his latest style change means that he's one quarter of a band called Tin Machine.
Now that he has no sense of destination.
But the tour itself through Europe has been great. I mean, the response from the audiences.
I think if it were a simple rock band, there might be credibility in that. But as far as I'm aware, as far as I can see, there isn't a band around to compare it to, in as much as that it deals an awful lot on stage with experimentation and spontaneity of playing, improvisation.
No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no. Hello, humans, can you feel me thinking? I assume you're seeing everything I'm thinking. Hello, humans, nothing starts tomorrow. I'm the baby now.
Is it one of the happiest periods you've had for some time, then?
I think I've gone in and out of happy periods over the last 4 or 5 years, and this one sort of seems to be going on a bit. Can't be much longer.
I read that you were desperately depressed at one stage.
I was desperately depressed about 3 days after I was born. And I thought, well, there's no point in sort of, you know, crying over spilt milk. I'll just get on with it. And so sort of I've done that a lot. But the depressions have got less and less as I've got older. And I haven't been depressed for
Hours.
Are you learning? Is it an educational process, learning
I think
how to enjoy
is,
life?
yeah. Yes, I think it is. I'm not about enjoying it, I think actually living it. I think, you know, one of my gravest mistakes was always living in the future, very much. About, well, this is what I want to do, and that's what I want to do. And you spend so much time doing that you forget about today, and so you don't start living the day and all that. It's very sort of trite, cliche, modernist kind of philosophy. But like most cliches, it's built on the truth.
Dust has settled in my eye. Doesn't matter, I've seen everything anyway.
Cynicism is alive and well here. Do you think it's an important factor in rock and roll, having a cynical brain?
I'm not sure that it's the cynicism that's more important than having a realization that as serious as every matter is, it also has its lighter side, you know. I think it's far too easy to get obsessive about the negativity of our lives. And actually, a lot of it is quite ribald, in a way, and really not worth losing too much sleep over.
Max, what do you want first? Do you want to hear? I mean, just hear Hunt play some drums.
It leaves the event status behind, which is sort of, you know, something that's quite nullified, really vegetating after a bit, to just play events, where you sort of often wonder why everybody's bothered to come. It's sort of a, you know, it's like this vast thing. And brings things down to having some kind of rapport with the audiences.
No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no. Hello, humans, can you feel me thinking? I assume you're seeing everything I'm thinking. Hello, humans, nothing starts tomorrow. I'm the baby now.
Yeah, from around 84 up through 88, there was this, for me, a sense of I didn't quite know where the music was in my life. I really wanted to recover more of my life and then start thinking about music again. So I think I was fairly indifferent to music throughout a lot of the body of the 80s.
And this has put the kick back in it?
I think it's been reciprocal. I think forming the band with ourselves, I think, has helped a lot to imbue me with some enthusiasm for what I believe is really the thing that I do best.
Yeah.
But also, I also had the need to do this again. So the two things happened at the same time, so it's very good. A happy accident, I think somebody once said.
Just to finish,
Yeah.
you said you're never going back to solo. Is that
No,
still...
I never said that. I said I wouldn't do the old songs again.
And that's still in your mind?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'll never do them again. Absolutely not.
Is that not a bit sad?
For whom?
For us?
But I can't work for an audience.
You can always buy the records,
I
though.
can always buy the records, though.
So, no more old songs for David Bowie. A new image and a new life, as reported in this magazine. In a moment, I'm going to be talking to its editor on the eve of publication, a sort of Maggie Goodman exclusive. Now, it's years since David Emanuel and his then wife designed the